All right, this seemed like a good time to look at insulation because I'm about halfway through. So I'm doing wood paneling, as you can see on the inside here. It's half done, right? So you can see the different types of insulation. Starting off with the Reflectix, and then kind of moving our way across. Here behind the paneling here, there is obviously the Reflectix, as you can see on the other side here. But then in between, we've got a difference of 1/2 inch, 1 inch, and 2 inch styrofoam that kind of mixes in at different points. So here towards the back, you've got 1 inch that fits in here, and then over here you've got 2 inch that fits in here. Down below you've got 2 inch. You can see the blocks of foam stuck in, and there's Reflectix behind that foam. So it's pretty well insulated, I think. And then as you work your way up to the top, only 1 inch fits in back here. The Reflectix already in, we'll stick in 1 inch foam on top of that, and that should do it. There are obviously points like here, right, that are not insulated at all, and that's a little bit challenging. On the upper parts, like up in here, the upper half basically, the other thing that I'm doing is I'm going to stick in this stuff, which is usually used for floors, right? So it's like kind of foamy stuff, and that is already on the inside of this wall behind here throughout most of it. And basically I just lay it on top, right, on top of everything, because the metal works like a heat sink. So it's great that I've insulated all of this area and, you know, most of these areas over in here and the styrofoam and everything, and that's fine. But there's so much metal that is still exposed that if you just throw wood or whatever on top, that doesn't really help you out very much. So hopefully by sticking this stuff in there, it'll keep the heat sink effect to a minimum. As well as kind of sealing everything in, which will be nice. Now you can see here up on the top, let's see, what do we have? We've got a couple different layers. So the ceiling is ribbed, right? So the ceiling is ribbed, and then you've got some 2 inch sections, right? Because you got about 2 inches in there. So right here you've got your 2 inch section that's just duct taped up into place for now, and then immediately next to it here you got your 1/2 inch that's going to go again on top for that heat sink effect, and it just covers all the way across. And normally there's another rib right here, right, and it's just got a couple of screws here holding it in place, but that's it. So by the time we're done, the only thing that the heat sink effect is going to go get through is these couple of screws, which are just holding the styrofoam into place, and that's it. And then you know, as we work our way down, you can see that there's the wood, little plywood that's on top, and that's screwed in a couple of spots right there, there, and there, and then over there, there, and there. So that's it. And unfortunately I haven't put the solar in yet, so when I do put the solar in, I'm probably gonna have to rip most of this down and then put it back. And that's the way it goes. All right, so this is what we got so far, and obviously the front half, have not done anything yet in the front half, but eventually we'll get around to that. All right, that's it for now.